and Mildred, I can't remember her name, she's very pleasant woman.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the election judge, their election judge and clerk out at, and of course, two others, Captain Howard's, and I don't know if Calvin's been there, I think Calvin is still one, maybe I'm wrong.
I'm not sure.
Out of Huron. So, it's Spartan in Huron, it is, it's a construction project, but I told people we're gonna vote there, and we're gonna have enough votes there, we're gonna be early there. So I set up with her, she had concerns, some things we've done out there, I won't rehash this beginning of this meeting, if we have a meeting here. What we've done is we went ahead and ordered a handicap porta potty, because Mildred had a concern that we wouldn't have a handicap porta potty, that we would have problems possibly with ADA. It's no, I agree. We ordered a hand washing station to go with it, it's a portable hand washing station. Septic tank's not even that, it's just supply chain is everything. They're working on it, but it's just not there. So that being said, we got those things. I had Lucio this morning delivered 6 of the 8-foot long tables and like 20 chairs. Or no, 16 chairs, 6 tables, 16 chairs. Friday, I'm taking a microwave up there with my spare one, I have my attic, the girls still have something. But walked out with flow pattern in there, just kind of asked not to set up, again, it's a construction site, okay? But the electrician was there. No, the big, yeah, you don't want the other one. So.
About a mile past, White Bluff Gate.
What we've done,
The big one there.
5800 FM 933.
That's what
Sounds like 11:45.
That's a new building, right?
No, sure, the building's been there, we bought that building.
That's the old granite building,
That's
right?
it, it used to be marble and granite.
Yeah.
And, we bought it off the guy that had it, we bought it ridiculously cheap for a number of square feet. We've been looking for an outpost in that part of the world for some time. We used to have the sheriff's office training center on the west side of the county. It was an old realty office that was built. I'm not gonna be really ugly, but it was poor, it was bad. Like when the water came down the hill, it went under the wall and it came in there moldy. So we quit using it, thank God tornado hit it, that really helped out. Seriously, got hit by tornado. So we're looking for something else over there, but we're looking for something on 933 axis. This is just honest truth. 1/3 of our criminal docket literally comes from 2 locations. FM 1713 or FM 2604. Because those places are the Wild Wild West. If you take a line north of the city limits of Whitney and south of the city limits of Blum, and you incorporate that, that becomes the largest city by population in Polk County overnight. So Wild Wild West, as I call it, has no native law enforcement. So we've got constables now with cars, and that's helped out. And the sheriff tries to patrol, but some of that stuff back there is just snaky, dude. I mean, little side roads and subdivisions are set up as fishing camps in the 50s. So trying to get a handle and provide services to that population, because we know we have a large indigent population there. We know we have a large veteran population over there, but we don't have any infrastructure there to serve them whatsoever. Everybody has to be brought here. It's just not feasible for a lot of folks. So what we're in the process of doing, hey, I'm going to this one side and say, oh, my God. The old county yard, the other thing was the old county yard, that yard, 2/3 of that yard is actually a floodplain. So we didn't have a maintenance building there, we didn't do anything with, so we divest ourselves from county yard. The 7.25 acres in these 2 buildings, is gonna be the new county yard for that area, and so all the equipment will have a place to be under a shed, so we're paying $300,000 for yard graders. They don't need to be sitting in the open, that's not good. So that'll be good, and then in the front of the big building right now, we have offices for the sheriff's office, we have offices for the game warden, if Texas DPS is requesting an office. The constable up there has got the Taj Mahal office, Trey Jaton, the judge JP, we'll finally have a true proper JP's office and not in the body shop and piggybacking. We got a blessing, I mean, that's how we made things work for years. But we'll have an actual courtroom and an actual office for the judge. We have office space over there so that the veteran service officer can go over there and, make appointments there. We have a future expansion for the tax office over there. And then we got so much more room after that. It's just the sky's the limit. We bought a shell of the building. We spray foam insulated the front. We have electricians in wiring it, put a septic in. It has a well out there, but that well is a little suspect.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and contracted with Olia Post Woodrow Seal to bring, city water in, as we call it. So, those things are moving forward. And what you're gonna see is almost a sub courthouse in that area. We have all this population, and you don't have any semblance of the systems that they pay for. You don't have any government services at all. So hopefully that's going to be a bit of a model for us in the future, if this works out like I hope it will. And the other precincts, when you have JP retire, like I can see that in precinct 4 in Itasca. When that JP retires, his office is in his auto parts store.
Yeah.
Which is how we did things here, and I get it, we're small, but we need to start looking at the future, what are we gonna do to make things better? How do we better serve our constituents? I can definitely see going to precinct 4 yard, just south of Itasca, and building there, a complex of some sort, that would be for the constable and for the JP, and possibly the commissioner's office there, and what's that? The whole election, that's it. That's the other thing you're on, there's 2 huge rooms in there, for public meetings, for elections, you name it, but having steady places that we can hold elections. The other thing we're doing here on is we're going into, an interlocal agreement here pretty quickly with the Emergency Service District number 1, which is a different subdivision than us. And they want to put a water tanker and a fire engine in that building for better service on the west side of the county. And that well is there, that we're going to drink out of. We have some storage tanks. We're going to try to keep about 20 to 40,000 gallons of water in storage so they can quickly offload that water and respond to fires. So a lot of different things in the works over there. What are you this morning?
Well, I'm mostly good. Figured we're not meeting at the courtroom. We're
No.
not meeting downstairs. And luckily I read it again before I went down to the annex.
Well, Chris is supposed to be here, but I've not seen her. Nicole is sitting in the wine with the test for COVID. I said, I very much appreciate you not coming in. Thank you very much.
Glad you're concerned there.
I want to say I really appreciate Aaron, no requirement to wear a mask, knowing this is coming up, doing your best to keep yourself healthy. I thank you. Just if you fall out,
You can't go down there.
you can't go down.
Can't go down.
That's the rules. All right, in this case, at this time, we have a forum, so I'm going to call this meeting of County Elections Commission to order this Thursday, February 10th, 2022. It is 8:30 a.m. And we're in course for our jury room at the County Courthouse. So our first bill is open forum. Do we have anybody from the public that would like to speak, Brian? You were really bored coming in. So
They need a sign on their door telling people what y'all are over there on Church Street.
There's a sign on our doors, they can't find us.
That's a good point. Yeah, no. It's certainly been.
it's not an idea, listen to this and all of that. So if there's nobody for open forum, and since we don't have our recorder here, I don't believe we're gonna have minutes from September 22nd. They've not been forwarded to me yet. So let's go on to number 3, which is discussion action on election administrator report. I know you got a lot going on there. Tell us what it is.
So Tuesday, we finally got through being able to read everything, we did finalize the official voter list was run, and they're signed to them, because they weren't associated with the street. There were about 200 to 300 of those were from apartment complexes in the state where they had issues with that. So they told us to just go through and check all of the regular streets, and once we were done going through those, to just let them know and then go work on the apartment complexes and get those taken care of for us.
They have the data, it's just the physically.
Yeah, they said
Okay.
something just went wrong with the system on the apartment complexes this month, and they're like, we can fix that behind the scenes for you guys.
Okay, good.
Versus having to go through each one at a time. There was another list that is it's just a random like 5-9 report, it's just called that 99999. And when you run that, that one shows you again, people that don't have precincts attached to them. So there's about 20 more lines on that one left.
How many voters?
Out of that list of 100 people. But we're down to the last 20.
Okay.
Is that correct? And then that will be done. So hopefully by this afternoon, when I talk to Emily with the state, they will clear up the apartment complex issue, and then I should be able to set up the check-in system with good ballot styles.
Okay.
We only had 4 ballot styles on here and 1 is set, so. But my ballot style reports, 20 from states kind of all over the place. So I see matches here, but then there's a few that's showing that they're not attached to that.
Oh,
So
okay.
hopefully everything
Just
we're doing. is
Connecting
showing.
registered voter to ballot style.
Yeah, it's just that something was off, so they need to be corrected, and it should flow back into the correct side. Of course, I sent to you gentlemen proofs last night,
Look at this.
barring any mistakes that you could find, that should be ready to go. I'll just have to push it to the final live stage. And then just get that to come in with, come in with changes.
What? She did text me yesterday, so she's gonna be a little bit late. Oh, no. It's been around my office.
It's kind of been up and down a little bit.
Okay.
The last couple of weeks, we were assigned a cook from Indigent Health over to elections to do other handle things. The Commissioners Board has approved additional full-time position for election. Unfortunately, trying to hire in this environment has been, let's just say, difficult at best. But I know that Aaron's been trying, again, I tell you, not focus on that. If you need help with hiring, we have an HR department, we'll stick it out for you.
And I figure at this point, it's a little too late to try and make like in right now and just to tell me if
you just want
ins and
A
outs.
warm body.
Yeah,
Right now,
maybe we'll find a part-time person,
Yeah.
bring them on, we'll pay, I know it's a full-time position, but I'll pay
Yeah.
them out of full-time funds, the commissioner gave it to us. So if you need a part-time person, hire part-time, and if you can get them.
Yeah.
Right now, April's just running the location out and covered. But going forward, there's a lot of stuff that she will be able to do.
No,
In the future.
Definitely, she won't.
Hopefully after this election, we can get somebody in there.
April's last name?
Good. Yeah, she manages healthcare coordinator, she is wonderfully organized.
So I just let me know the phone number so I can let my judges know who's gonna
If
be
they
there.
call my office phones for
And you have a Wi-Fi device, my Wi-Fi device, so you guys tested it?
it works fine at the house, I'm working with
Good.
stuff here, when I went back from you.
Good.
It worked great. As far as I know, all three locations are up.
I can confirm, I was at Huron yesterday, Huron's internet is up and running. Again, building ain't pretty, but we got internet and electricity.
I know Hubbard told me the fire station had actually the password on that.
Okay, good deal. And if for whatever reason, you go down there today or tomorrow, I know after this week, I have to meet with their awesome week. But if you get down there today or tomorrow and it does not work, you can't go on the Wi-Fi, call me, we have other of these. There's got to be another Craig Point or Mountain Pot. We can go to the sheriff's office, see if they've got one.
You're able to get everyone, that's the one she recommended.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just trying to get you multiples. It's no big deal to reassign somebody else for a little while. We have others, is what I'm getting at, so we can do that. Worst case scenario, I'll take the emergency management van out there and it's live by the broadcast. But we got contingencies. I went through, telling, I already told Will this, but, Tuesday afternoon, I took, the election judge and one of the Florida Senator in Huron for the setup. She told me what her needs are. We were there with the electrician, making sure that the electricity is where she needed to make the changes. We were there with the contracting crews to make sure everybody understood. When this is going on, there will be no noise making.
Sorry.
There will be no work in these areas at all of that building. It's more important to me to have a safe, clean, undisturbed vote than that. We look for trailers, porta potty trailers. Apparently, we're not allowed to put those inside the building because of methane gas production or something like that.
Park it close to the door.
Well, we can't get the trailers, no one's got them available yet, we're still looking, so what we've done in the short term is we ordered an ADA handy, porta potty. And what I can do is submit that they like to stick inside the porta. So I got a hand washing station, ADA, we continue to search for the full size trailer, what they call a comfort trailer.
Okay.
And if we can find one, Mansfield to the north was the closest, they will not serve our area. To the south, Honey Bucket, doesn't have any available at the moment, but that's a change, we're supposed to be first be called, let us know. Usually those things rent on a monthly basis, it's fine, for a month, I'll rent that, there. But as soon as we hear some other, if anything comes up, we're on the waiting list and we're still looking to see if anybody else can provide one.
Okay.
Those are the things that we're doing out there. If you're on, again, it's going to be rough, guys, but it'll be smart. I think people will see in the future how that's gonna be a benefit and it's gonna be more nice. By May, you should be finished.
For the runoff, yeah.
For your runoff, yeah, for the early vote, for the constitutional election and the July runoff.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna be in good shape. Our biggest holdup right now is, we have a well out there, I would not drink from it, but it operates toilets, but the septic is gonna continue, start over. So Florida was supposed to start installation this week, but it's Thursday, and so we'll see. That's what we've got there. Down at, your location in Hillsborough, what will you be? I know we have,
I know Lou didn't take the tables or chairs for the last one, right? So,
he delivered table and chairs for me, you're on, and he left those there as well, so.
I mean, as far as I know,
fire department should have tables and chairs, and I say that simply because the events I've been in over the years. If they don't, let me know, please write any black marshal property, Hill County honors, send that to that.
How many, do you know how many tables Lou took to Jerome?
6 tables and 16 chairs. That was what Barbara requested.
Yeah, I talked yesterday, and it's like, I think you need more for people to lay out and vote. If I have some long tables, no, when you don't take your tables, let the county do it.
She wanted to only bring 4, I talked her into 6.
Okay.
And I
That's
also,
fine.
and I didn't tell her this, and I told Lucy of this, we're going to be very responsive, because it's our first time doing this. If she gets up that morning and
Finds out.
says, I need more, no problem, we'll here at 6:30 in the morning, we'll ship them over.
Very good.
So
I think 2 more after 6 will cover the voters.
that was my concern,
Yeah.
and we was,
2 big tables for them to set up.
Yeah.
And check in.
Right, 2 for ours and these, and then I was like, you need 6 for people to spread out.
Yeah,
That's
so they're
right.
one check in.
But I'm not one to say
One
this,
they
yes.
walk in, the next check will be at the next one.
let me say this, I'm just not gonna argue for her, she's a little strong in her way.
She's, Barbara's tough, she's good, but,
Yeah.
yeah, just put Lou down for, on standby for 4 more tables.
So,
I mean, I guess that's the hope, is that there'll be people who,
I'd rather have them there and not use them.
yeah, absolutely. It's a table.
What else you got for us, Aaron?
It was the last 28 times, it was, apartments settled, and showed on their list, and then I sent out to them.
Yeah, we have filled a lot of phone calls from that, and the answer I'm giving everybody is just, guys, we're trying to do, the federal government screwed us up for us, so we're trying to do this thing, we're, trying to do the census payment is so stinking late. So, and, we are trying to do our redistricting in a timeline of 6 weeks, when normally we have 11+ months to do it, and we never received the numbers until the end of October last year. And thank goodness we had good counsel that we've used before that had our system set up. We breezed through commissioners and JP's precinct redistricting. Just, doing what we've talked about for years here, consolidating is a massive, massive job. And unfortunately, it all fell into Aaron's lap right before the primary vote. So what I told everybody is that, and hey, your card's gonna get there. It's not gonna keep you from not voting. You don't have it, you have it. Many people-
My voter registration's expired. No, your voter registration has not expired. Yeah, I don't know how many phone calls and emails.
But we have,
Which, I'm surprised at how many people look at their car.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
No, I had somebody come in.
Nobody ever, but, anyway, so that's good, voters are paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, yes, yeah, so.
Yeah, and multiple, and that's what, we have multiple forms of ID that are acceptable, from state ID, your driver's license, to other things as well, so. Just trying to keep patience, I tell you guys, the state system is persnickety, until this information is here,
Correct.
we can't get this out here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm telling you. No.
They
You'll
should
vote,
go
won't
through the 2 weeks of early vote at one of their locations are.
Yeah, you can vote anyway.
By that-
And people are really excited about that.
By the end of the 2 weeks, I believe the majority of the party will be voting.
yeah, I think so, I think we're gonna be good, and I'm hearing a lot, same thing about, people excited about early voting. I will tell you, if this is a success, and you're not gonna like this at all, if this is a success, I can see putting other locations in for early vote at a later date.
I don't think, well,
Wanting that.
Yeah, I know.
we'll see how it goes. 3 for our county is pretty good.
It's a huge number,
It's a
yeah,
huge
I just
number.
wanna see how the turnout is.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyway, all right, cool, anything else, Aaron?
When, how many requests for mail-ins have you received, give or take?
Slides, it's that,
Very good, Dave. So
Do what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing, so obviously that ballots have not been mailed out then. Okay. You got to be sure that's done, okay.
But yeah, we had a little over 900 DPS applications, prior to knock those out last 2 days.
Wow, 900.
Well, I mean, granted, some of those were, inactive cutoff, and some of them, we actually had to report sheets. Because they're
Oh.
actually matching up. So there's pretty much 12 pages left in that, people got into late.
To vote, to register to vote. Okay, wow, that would be
So-
huge.
We should be working the paper applications today, and once we get through those, I'm gonna show you ballot applications. And I'll probably be working on this, or just those going and have that. I'll be here down all the way.
Okay.
Lots of more bodies, hire people.
Yeah.
Hire people out.
So, so April is doing Hubbard. Who is going to be the person that you're on from your office? Brandon. What's Brandon's last name? So, okay. And then who's going to be at Covington? You will be.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I know, everything's changing.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the numbers.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna take us all a while. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I've been,
And what about identifying parties, that we're gonna need to do certain functions, your ballot board, people like that, or do you guys got it? That's right, Brian, sorry. All right, so anything else for election administrator? No, party chair.
well, yeah,
Unless you guys have any other questions?
That's a lot of about the parks.
Great. Go ahead, party chair.
okay, so, for Earlyville Ballot Board for us, I talked to, John Loveless, I got the name. And we said, do you want to do a signature verification committee before? And he said, no, he was happy with the student on the day of election. Is that okay?
It depends on how many mail we get. Last
Okay.
time during the November election.
Oh, well, general, that's a different,
You know?
general, I think, doing it, signature early committee report and then, but he was, saying like, I think he did the constitutional, you know, and just did the signature that morning and went on through the rest of the stuff. Is, do you think, well, let me know once you get a handle, how many mail-in requests have come out?
Yeah, I'll know for sure. It's gonna depend on how fast it's come back to us. We start with the next stack that's being all ready for.
Mhm.
Go ahead and go through that stack.
Okay.
Just go through that as often as possible.
Right now, the plan is if it's workload is not such, they would do it all on day of election.
Yeah.
But let us know if it needs to be ahead of time and we could obviously do
So
that.
we have to, 3 times beforehand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if we can, that's what we'll do, if we have.
Okay.
So cash them off, cash the number now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to, like, the first 2020 election, we got to do equipment, mail didn't get done until. Day of election.
Mhm.
So, jerking around for election one.
The general is gonna be so freaking easy compared to.
Oh, man. Yeah, well,
I just gotta figure out renaming.
Yeah.
Ballot styles and ballot bills, it's just going with just precinct.
Training, where did you come up with for location for?
Can we use the meeting room or?
we can, we're just, yeah, back at AgriLife, we're just gonna get with AgriLife, the secretary, Leanne Keller, keeps the calendar for it. Tell her when you want it, they're just not renting it that much right now, and they're,
Either that or just we're more all pews around.
by the way, you got, no, that's not a problem,
Yeah.
no one knows that a rental on that, so you got that, in blessing to you.
Yeah, because the only other problem right is, of course, every place in the previews at this point are.
Yeah, no, we got the back of that building, so you're good to go. Worst came to worst, I'll bring you chairs from the fairgrounds and you can stick them where you're gonna vote at, if you have to, but not.
So yeah, so just, let me know the times that we're gonna do that. For, you know, I've got a few new judges. I'm going to basically do, training this Sunday afternoon for the people doing early vote and some of the new judges. Now, equipment, I guess it's, we've been building the 747 in flight. You know, yeah, we got a lot of work to do for early vote setup. So what is your plan for people picking up equipment for early? You're gonna set that up. Awesome, that will make my 2 new judges very, very happy. Okay,
As soon as we can get all this stuff set up and, you know, tested and know that it's working properly, hopefully by Friday, we'll be able to
okay.
get stuff out and get brand set up out there in Huron. And then,
What,
whatever I need,
what day will they be setting up?
applications. It's just gonna depend on how soon I get this stuff done.
Okay, just because, my judges are very excited. So, I mean, they'd love to come and help, you know, so they're knowing the layout and everything going on and,
Yeah, I can't remember who was speaking with some down at call, we're asking the same thing, you know, when you guys are come out here, and I was like, well, you guys on this, better come out and say, I appreciate that. Get a feel
Yeah.
of the building.
You got enough? delegate that authority, let them help you.
Yeah.
That's my 30 cents.
Yeah, I mean-
I know you're perfectionist about this. You tell me what's wrong.
So like, yeah, if, it would be great if, like, so if April's gonna be the person in Hubbard, if she's gonna help, you know, or whoever take equipment down there to get, you know, the Democrat judge and our judge and folks to be there, they'd be glad to help set up table. They need to get to know April, like, oh, okay, so that, they're very good people, but they're getting a little wound up. It's like, it's okay. You're gonna have support. They're remembering election day and they're like, I don't know, this is, you know, this is the one thing that's gonna be really good about this new system.
Yeah.
Is you're gonna have an elections person there all the time during early vote. Oh, I am. Yes, you are.
We have.
Oh, okay. I know. You have to. I'll explain to that slowly, but right now they're just like kind of in panic mode. Yeah, it's good because I want to be sure they're doing the right job. So yeah, like for Hubbard, when that's set up, if April can go down there and let the judges know, that way they can meet April, they're like, oh, okay. Yes, it's gonna be okay. The same thing for Brandon and Huron, to, you know, whenever they're gonna come and do that.
Hopefully, like I said, we can get that done Friday, we can get Huron set up, Hillsborough set up, and possibly if we don't do set up Friday.
Elections commission meeting. Elections commission meetings open to the public if you're interested. Good to hear.
All kinds of good stuff.
You're on the
Yeah.
So you need one, you got on the ballot, that's what.
I don't figure that deal, we run out of posts, I guess.
All right, good, thanks, sir. Hey, question on this one, Steve, it's the county surveyor. Did we find a resolution what needs to happen on that? County surveyor did not file for office.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he dismissed it by day, he.
Yeah, sent emails and all that stuff, and I got to do everything else in the.
And he asked me about filing as independent, but you had to give me some notice about back.
Yeah.
Judge, and that didn't happen either, so,
I'm trying to think if, my first answer is no. I mean, I need to stop and, I mean, everybody's, you know, election time, everyone's asking questions. But like if we had somebody, let's say Jessica filed and died, and be like, oh, that was our person, and now we gotta fill it, no question, yes, both parties then could meet and, you know, pick a person to do a ballot. But since somebody just dismissed the filing, there's nobody filed for it. I don't think,
So here's where my interest in this comes in. So we have an unusual county surveyor, it's not a political job. What it is, you pay $25 to file versus everybody else's fees. You have to be a licensed surveyor. Jesse is not only a licensed surveyor, he's a licensed engineer. And what we've taken to using him for is kind of like the county's engineer, who actually put some money in the budget this last year paying. Because he is reviewing subdivisions as they come in, it's not just my commissioners going, oh, that's okay. It's actually having a licensed stamped engineer review those things and make sure that we're not doing something that's going to cause us grief down the road with subdivision rules. So he meets with us almost weekly now, on Wednesdays, or whatever day we get here, to have subdivision review committees and part of our development team. If he's not, the county surveyor, it's not the end of the world, we can figure out some way around
you
it.
can appoint them.
But, and that's.
That's what I was gonna say.
And then, I can't appoint him to leave this term. I can't appoint him to leave this term.
No, exactly, no, I mean, and I told him, and I appreciate that, he's like, well, that's a light that I should do about it. You should return your application at that. I mean,
True, we're solving someone else's problem.
yeah, but it's not like, you know, at the time, it's like, it's not paid, it's not there. And I mean, if we were some big urban county and it was like a $50,000 salary, you know, and there are multiple engineers, you might be like, yeah, this is the problem. It's like, I think he's the only licensed surveyor left in the county.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he didn't want to, he would take it to.
right, so it's like not I mean,
It's for him, it's more of a prestige thing.
Uh-huh.
Remember him and Joe Atkins just trade it off.
oh, God, reach back.
Well, yeah, exactly. Back in the day, it was a deal, you were the county surveyor, and that was prestige too, and I get that, and you're right, you should have filed in time and fashion. My take is that we can solve the problem easily up front, I'd rather solve it.
Sure.
If not, then we'll deal with it.
I will get that,
No, I got it.
because if, like I said, if he was, I mean, I know, like, if he was he resigned for the term, and it was after the filing period, yes, I know both parties could then get to, you know, appoint a replacement. But I don't think there is a mechanism just because misfiling that is like, well, there's nobody there. The only reason, and I've got to check code, and I'm gonna ask somebody who's an attorney at it, is, well, if neither party has a candidate filling the position, does that create a mechanism whereby you know, the parties could meet and put forward their nominee.
I believe they can, from my light review, go to no action on it.
I need to get it in writing, so.
The other thing, you need to go to election law attorney too, not the county. So, but that's number one, is I think, yes. Number two, and I don't think the commissioners should do this, but I just want to put this out there. If that thing goes unfilled for 2 consecutive years, they'll do away with the office. That's like,
I mean, we're kind of a dinosaur a little bit that way, because very few counties have.
there's not just a whole lot. Ours though is just unique, unique in its situations, unique to the individual, because he's a licensed engineer and we have to do things a surveyor doesn't technically do it now.
I mean, it's a holdover from way back in the day.
Exactly. It
Of
really is.
laying out property for the homesteaders and stuff like that, so.
Did I hear you say they don't get paid?
No, he doesn't, it's not a big position.
To
Well,
date,
it has, previously, before this budget year, they were not paid.
Yeah.
It's not a big
Well, it's
position.
another big position, but we should put it in the same thing as a municipality. In a municipality, then if someone who did not file an application to be on the ballot, at the end of their term, they were able to be reappointed
Yes.
or appointed to the position.
We
Right,
can't,
yeah, yeah.
we
Back in-
were clear with our, we can reappoint.
Yeah,
I was just-
January 1, once
January
the term is finished and complete and the office is vacant, like you said, then yes, commissioners court can appoint.
Right.
So, I mean, that is and I think that ultimately that's what ended up being the solution, so.
I'll see why not.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say you guys have the option of meeting though, in my understanding.
I'll, yeah, 2 election attorneys and I'll have them show me in code either yay or nay, so everybody knows for sure. Okay, well, that's good. Tell me just brief, okay, so also for early vote training on equipment. I can certainly go through all processes and procedures, but, you know, I'm not an equipment aficionado guru either. So they really want to be able to run through the equipment prior to Monday morning. What do you, I know, is there somebody on Sunday afternoon that could sit with them and just go over setup and operating for, you know, an hour? Because this won't be, I mean, I guess you have your folks run too as well for early vote, but I mean, I've got, like I said, my 3 judges and their clerks, and I've got 2 new judges that, you know, I told, hey, you're welcome to come in. There's gonna be another session for you, but just to get familiar with it.
If we're not,
Here's the issue I see with that, with the time constraints we have. We do have a time class trying to get all this stuff, and I'm worried, I'm not gonna lie to that. And we're trying to get, I know you're on top, but I'm trying to get on top of it. But I don't know past mistakes. I think having the individuals that are trained on machines from elections, elections office at each one of those precincts should help alleviate some of that.
Should.
So if there's a time that, you know, Friday afternoon or something like that, that we're going to open the machines up and look at them, let's let people know. So if they want to be there, they can be at the office or whatever that's going to be. Like, I know we're going to test them Friday before the end of, you know, for the weekend.
hopefully we can do all that, if not, we will be working on we.
I understand. Can we shoot for tentatively Friday afternoon right now?
That's what I'm hoping to do.
Okay, so if we can just tell these guys, hey, tentatively Friday afternoon at 2:30, whatever.
Yeah, 2:30.
We're gonna attempt to do this, and then let their people know right now so they can start making plans,
Yeah.
if they can show up, because it's only tomorrow, it's not far away.
No.
So, we give them some heads up on it a little bit, then maybe they can show up and.
They'll set up and have them go through setting up the equipment, go through the basics of check-in and printing the ballots. I mean, they're all, like I said, they remember election day when they're on their own. Starting up is like, no, you're not gonna be here, you've got the person from elections right there, so.
I don't see an issue with that.
My goal is to make
After
your,
we have everything done and set up and going, that's definitely something.
Okay.
my goal is to make your weekend as restful as possible. You know, the next 2 weekends will not be.
Yeah, okay. So for right now, the tentative plan is Friday afternoon. All 3 early vote locations will be set up. There'll be a person, I mean, tentatively.
I don't know about their vote setup, but have them show up to where you're gonna test the machines at.
Yeah, it'd be there, obviously.
So I know that, because Barbara told me she wants to come in Saturday to do, so that's the reason we're having tables there today. If she wants to come in Saturday to set up, I need to get Barbara keys to that, so, we've got that on here. No, you need everything, don't you? Yeah. We'll get you, I'll get you.
Stuff out there.
Yeah, I get you the keys. Yeah, I'll get you the keys. The reason you don't have keys yet is because the locks are supposed to be installed today on the back room, which are different locks. So you'll need the keys to those locks. I told you, the construction site, it's,
Okay, so,
Another building with like.
yeah, oh my God. So, all right, so tell me again then, so setting up permanent locations is gonna happen when, ideally,
Like I said, hopefully, once we get everything, all the equipment actually tested, hopefully by Friday. If we have them come in and go through the testing with us and whatnot, just have them lay eyes on it, touch on it, and figure out what's going on with it.
so while you're doing the testing of the equipment, the judges should be there to get familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm
so,
saying, whenever we're running our testing, we want to make sure everything's working correctly, you know, like once we've got everything down, we know it's working.
Mhm.
You know, they can come in and, you know, we can go through it real quick.
Okay.
What? The Brian and April will go through at the same time.
okay, what time do you think it's gonna be? I know you're still got stuff moving. 10 o'clock?
Or did we say
11 o'clock?
2:30?
I'd say
Is that what you said?
Okay, I mean, that's cool, so I tell them like, hopefully 2:30 to 3, and that will occur where?
That'd be the next one, Michael.
Don Irwin,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
And then, like I said, I'm gonna go through training them on procedures. One thing I need to just quickly, at the end of each day for early vote, what happens with those ballots?
They're locked in their box, they stay locked in their box.
Does the election judge have, what is the election judge's responsibility at the close of each day?
I
Of early
mean,
voting.
used to with our old boxes, you have to go back over there and receive it, there's nothing to seal.
Okay,
I mean, because once you put the seal on the front and on the back, the seal.
So- so the election, so from a procedural standpoint, the election is continuing.
Yeah, it's just a shutdown. So like at the end of every night, we have to pretty much reconcile who got checked in. So like we want to report over the overall.
And that's really,
That's good.
That's us.
your responsibility, yeah, okay.
So I'll run the report, I'll sort it out and divvy it between myself here on the board.
Mhm.
They'll each individually go over their check-ins, their area, make sure that, you know, what the check-in says,
Mhm.
we actually have for the day.
Okay.
Once that's done, I have to report to state every night. So,
Okay,
But
in regards to ballots cast, is that just is a continual process?
Continual process, you walk up to the machine, power it off, lock it back up,
It's,
and then you
that's,
come back in the next morning, unlock it, open it up, turn it back on, and it's ready to go.
okay, all right,
the lights that have been installed, when you run, you will be the only person with keys coming to this election over.
so, okay, that's what I thought, I remember. But my judges are all like, asking me some questions, like, let me verify,
We just
okay,
kind of reconcile every night at the end of the day, like, as soon as Bob hits, you know,
Yeah.
lock the door, we go and shut all the equipment off, and then we go through the reports.
Okay.
Once the reports come back solid, I'll turn around and make my upload to state, and we're done for the day.
okay, that's perfect, okay, very good. Let's see. I am still trying to find a judge for Lutheran Church of Whitney. I've had 4 step up and they go, oh, no, I can't do it. Like, I mean, I am so glad we've combined because I don't know.
If you maintain the 22.
Golly,
I knew we were gonna help you all on that end.
Yeah.
You were so gonna be fun.
that's amazing how, I mean, I had this all lined up several months ago and it's like completely
Who was it?
torn apart. Well, the one was judged last time, we're gingerly not using because that's just not a really good fit. And so I had another one lined up, but there's someone else on the ballot. We thought, that technically probably is not cool. Can't do that. So that was my solution for a month and I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. When you have unopposed races, your brain freezes up. And so I had 2 more who were thinking about like, oh, I just don't think I can do it. So anyway, I'm working on getting that finished. So we'll get that done. I'm just.
It sucks.
Yeah, I've had 3 judges who said, because they've gotten it and haven't really, even though they're over the COVID, they're still not over the effects of it.
Yeah.
And they're, so it's,
If you find one, it's still.
oh, yeah,
They don't want to get COVID.
yeah, oh, I know, so
Sick of that word.
anyway, it's, I do not like this everything last week, this silly election. It'll get done, it'll happen, it always does, but it is driving me crazy. I know you are too.
Welcome to the crowd.
Yeah,
It's
so-
keeping us stressed.
But in cases of an emergency, can you get somebody from outside of that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, with it, I mean, it's the funny thing is just it's funny with the way we combine our precincts, it's like, oh, no, those are like my four, now they're all in one.
Oh,
Okay, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got some backups if I have to, for somebody from a different, voting precinct. I'm just trying, I mean, that's just such a, well, now they're evened out, that helps a bunch, but, you know, trying to get somebody from there. Whitney people,
I know.
I'm thinking I'm related
come
to,
on.
like,
Who
these people are my
Who
friends. I
gripes
work
the
with.
most about election integrity? That's, I've had so many calls about it. I think out of 40 people I've talked to about election integrity, I'm like, come work. No, I'm not gonna do that. We'll do this. I did it. I told the guy who was just going on and on, and I was like, well, we need clerks. We need, you know, like to serve. Well, I'm not gonna do that. The whole system's
No,
corrupt.
no,
Like,
that's what I
I
said.
just,
Good for you.
I'm just like, and I've had some great passionate Republicans. And they just said, yes, I will help, you know, and I put them to work, and that's, you know, and then it's like, I had, you know, several who were like really worried, and like, I'm gonna be judged, and like, I called them a couple months, you know, okay, so you're gonna serve, like, no, I'm not doing it, take my name off the list.
Really?
Okay, I can't, I don't know, I,
They've got to do something.
yes, so, anyway, so if you filled all your places, God bless you, I don't know how you did it.
Begging.
I've lost 7 people because they didn't want to work it because of COVID or because of
Yeah,
communication.
Yeah, so, anyway,
And some of that's that.
who?
Houston's supposed to be.
Well, that's true, yeah,
2029.
yeah.
And then,
Oh, that's right.
one of my judges was killed in a car wreck over there in Brittany.
What was that?
I don't remember her last name. Our son and her were in the car, and he survived, and she didn't.
Did you see that there's I saw last night, one of the candidates for railroad commissioner, Sarge, somebody?
Yeah.
Tank the truck and love it and died.
Seriously? Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't know if more people just get sick and die in politics, or if you just know more people, and that goes on all the time, but it sure seems like that. Anyway,
It's because most people that were politics are older generation and they are passing away. And so that's.
There's a lot of truth to that, because look at the people that have been, you know.
well, that is one of the other kind of, it's not an issue, it's just a reality of, you know, several years ago, kind of, you kind of had a crew, I had this great crew, and, you know, it's 10 years ago, you know, and it's like, they're either getting older or, you know, don't want, and I get it, if you don't want to do it anymore, I mean, it's free financial anymore too, but
Cynthia wants to respect out to me.
no. Is she interested in coming back?
I don't know yet. I know her husband passed,
Yeah.
probated, so, you know, Buster's gone. That was the reason she quit.
Yeah,
The reason she gave us, she quit was because Buster, take care of Buster. I didn't realize Buster was almost 30 years older than her.
so,
I
love you both.
I mean, she came to the meeting here.
yeah, I saw her, yeah, I talked to her afterwards, you know, I was like, hey, it's great to see you, you know, she's still dealing with it, obviously, but,
Just as somebody, if you needed an emergency, I don't know what she'd say, but
yeah, that's true. I mean, I haven't talked to her, just checking on her and stuff, but, yeah, I mean, I have not broached her about that, but I might just ask her if I needed a backup emergency, would you be willing to help on election day? I bet she would probably.
I bet she would too.
So, because Jan Smith, one of her clerks is replacing her job, and oh my gosh, if you thought Cynthia was detail oriented, holy cow. Jan was I guess a operation nurse in a previous life.
Really?
What is exactly going on? How do you do that?
Oh, wow.
It's like, Jan, I love you. Yeah, I'm so glad you're so. Yeah, I mean, she's very diligent.
Well,
So,
like, people are gonna get it right.
yes, she wants to get it right, and so, anyway. Yes, but yes, it's just older and yeah, time keep moving, so. Anyway, that's off of the beer discussion there. Specifics, I'll look at the ballot as soon as if I can check it with you. You got the ballot questions on it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
thanks.
was under the Spanish.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I
I
love
can
it.
only imagine.
Why do y'all put such?
Oh.
Next to each other, tongue tiny.
Because it is the SREC that comes up with those things, and you've got
I mean,
The-
I'll grant you this, they're still better than having a regular bond election.
Okay. Are you for the against measure for the proponent of negating the negative effects of this positive choice? Yeah.
I gotta think of the very last time talking about how the government shouldn't have any rights to get into, you know, our stuff. And it's like, okay, so 1 through 9, move.
Bingo. No, that stuff just drives me crazy because
But
it's,
I'm self-reflectors in that, so.
all of it is just like, anyway, okay, well. Thank you for getting that out there.
Other parts there, you think?
Which has been busy trying to make sure that we've got workers. I have one day I've got workers, next day I don't. So
Yeah.
just staying busy doing that, trying to work with training. The only video I don't have of the machines is the actual printer. I was not able to locate that.
Video, where was the?
You go to hillcountydemocrats.com and election training.
How do you have time to do that?
Nice. He's like, hey, can you give me links to any of these videos and stuff?
I mean, I could give you, say, I just work on getting candidates who win races, that's supposed to be my time, I won't do that. Where did you find the videos? Off a hard site?
Heart is on Heart Verity is on YouTube. But if you go to that link, it will take you to each one of those on YouTube or their site.
Okay,
I remember they showed us some of those videos in one of the presentations. I think it was in
Yeah.
Commissioner's Court.
okay,
But the other one I have got there to find is for the actual printer.
yeah,
I did find a PDF that shows them.
yeah,
the-
I got that,
from
but it's-
start to beginning again. So I'm still searching for that.
yeah.
Everybody you guys are fairly happy with machines for the most part. I mean, I've got a couple like
I've had no complaints on the machine.
No,
I would say 90% of it's been positive.
99%,
Okay,
yeah.
I guess I get a little resistance, so.
You know, eventually with these machines and stuff, eventually, it's just basically a joint election.
Yeah.
I know your group don't really want to do that, but that's why we got the machines, you know?
Yeah, we're basically running one with it.
It's a joint election and everything but name,
Yeah.
and legal definition, but,
So, now I was trying to get everybody ready and prepared for Monday morning. I told everybody to be at the polling location at 7:15 Monday morning.
Okay.
And give everything in time to.
So.
how many clerks are we thinking per day? Cause with 2 weeks, I've got people who are like, well, but I can't do it on this, that's fine, you know, but like, generally speaking, I thought at least a judge and 2 clerks would be,
That should be suffice.
Yeah.
Between both of you guys, everybody should just do the job, you know.
Yeah.
Regardless of whichever side of it.
I got you 4 set up for Huron, 4 set up for Hillsborough, and 3 set up for
Wow,
Hubbard.
so that'd be great. I mean, you're gonna have 6, 7 people at each location. That's gonna be wonderful.
Because you'll have one person at each checker,
Mhm.
and then you'll have one for the others should just be broken.
rolling the hill, yeah.
Yeah, that way somebody that take a pot. Because I know one thing, Barbara, I can't leave buildings, I get potty, it's like, Barbara, you can leave the building, use a potty. You
Yes.
can't go and have lunch at McDonald's.
Yeah, don't-
and come back. But you can go potty and do, don't pass gas there, it's only good. So, anyway, she finally got it and she was good on that, but having it, and I pointed out to you, you're not gonna just have Milford here, you're gonna have both Democrats and Republicans. You have enough votes.
Yeah.
The goal is to be comfortable, it's gonna be a long day. The other thing is, bring your book with you.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be election day busy, it's gonna be,
As I pointed out to them, there's days down here in the basement, when this is the only learning book, that everybody that's not voting, read it.
There's nothing going on, yeah.
Nobody's showing up.
yeah, everybody's all wound up and it's like with 3 locations, I mean, hopefully there'll be more turnout for the east side, west side, early for a vote, but it's not gonna be a line deep.
I still think that until people get acclimated with it, those roads still will be wide.
I do too, because
I agree.
people still don't know, they
Yeah.
still don't read.
Oh,
they
And
still
then it's
don't-
been in the paper, it's been online, you've got social media, had it out at the fairgrounds, during the fair.
We've had 2 meetings to try to get the word out,
Yeah, they've done.
try to do 3, actually.
Yeah,
Now, the map that you sent out showing the new voting precincts, can we get that map onto your website? Because right now, voting precincts is still the old voting precincts.
oh, good catch, yeah, we'll get that taken care of today, I'll get it to Philip and Cantrell, get that done, right after this.
The shape files that we got for the commissioners, they have some weird numbers assigned to them.
What?
Like when you look on Eagle View, they don't
I
have.
don't have Eagle View. I have to use, Microsoft, a print or a paint.
Well, it was what I got to Hillcat to add a layer on so we could be able to zoom in and check everything out.
Correct.
But they're not number one, or they have like 11, or something else. They're not numbered right.
That's weird. All right, so.
But that came across with the shape file that you got.
Send me that shape file, so we both, I can compare number one, make sure you get the right shape file to you. Number two, don't have the right one to you, I'll send you the right one. If that is an actual problem with that shape file, I'll contact Professor Morris and get him to correct it, send us the correct shape file.
I mean, I know which one's which, it's just,
Because
I know it doesn't sound like what.
for commissioners, I know that I've got one though, and I've seen it, that is just county, and it's the 4 commissioners precinct highlighted different colors, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know if you guys sent the wrong file, or I didn't, but just, let's send what you got, just look at it, and we'll get that fixed today.
Yeah, but if, like I said, could you resend that to me?
Yeah, which one?
The one of the new voting precincts?
Can do.
I went through, I don't know where it went.
I have the same problem with these pages.
So if you can send that back, I can put it on our website. I was gonna put it as a Facebook post and email, to try to get that out.
What I'll do is when I get out of here, I'll go send that up, I'm gonna copy you guys an email to, Philip Cantrell, the IT director for Philip County, telling him Philip post it to the county's election
Yes.
website, and then copy both of y'all so y'all have it.
Yes. And then, list of polling locations for election day, since that's changed up.
I have it there in the office on the computer.
Yeah, let's get to us and then on the website. too,
I
for
just wanna
people.
say,
I would like to have a copy
the
too.
over under on Penelope choice of locations, I think you're gonna get your butt handed to you on that one. But
Yeah.
that's the only one that I'm really going, otherwise, and you could be exactly right, I'm not second guessing, you're the election administrator. But
It's a little tight in Malone.
Yeah, I agree.
In the last November, the 88 didn't set up at all.
Oh,
So I want somewhere that has more room.
Hey. cool, I like it, you got a reason for it, that's good enough for me.
No, the Penelope fire station is more spacious, there's no question. I mean,
As long as you can articulate
That was
reasons.
the only reason I had to do that.
let's see what everybody, if it's like, okay, or. I mean, the funny thing is in terms of voter turnout, those are, everything, well, there's a lot more, like, there's actually more in, not a huge difference.
Yeah.
But there are more voters that show up at the Penelope, starting in the Penelope box than Malone. I mean, not like by hundreds range stretch, but technically.
We're talking a little over 100 most of the time.
Yeah.
On a Thursday.
And so anyway, blah, 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 hopefully those folks in that area will already go.
Yeah.
And so if anybody, that's gonna be my line to people who drive, but I'm with her, not for it. We'll say, well, it's in Penelope, but we have 2 weeks of early voting covered. If you're griping about having to drive all the way from, well, then why don't you just go to Hubbard? Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, very good.
Hopefully the majority of the turnout is just.
I don't know. I think some people are just, they
Well,
take
that-
pride in being able to vote on that Tuesday.
With really no local races, you got the state house race, but no local races, I don't see this being a high turnout.
Yeah.
Because really, Attorney General, it's like choosing which STD you want. It's, and I said that, probably, yes. It's.
Special training district?
Yeah, exactly right. So what I'm getting at is, I'm not hearing the rah coffee shop talk that we normally do leading up to election. I go out about Monday mornings, Wednesday mornings, I'm in early 7 o'clock, just see what folks got to say. You can't do your job sitting inside your car until 4 years old. Ain't nobody talking about the election. So
No.
people are just sick and tired of politics at this point.
No.
So I could be 100% wrong, we're preparing for massive turnout, but I don't think we're gonna have
No, unfortunately, I hope we get 5.
to.
I don't know, we need big turnout for Bill. But yeah, no. The governor's race, nobody's excited about the governor's race.
No.
The attorney general, just, all the other ones, you're just like, who? So, that's, and it's funny because it's not a Hill County thing, that's a statewide issue.
I wonder about that.
Yeah, in terms of polling data statewide, interest, it's like nothing, I really feel for some of these statewide, some of the money they spend, they can't get any, the poll number, but nobody should have spent a dime because none of the poll numbers have changed for any of these candidates.
Amazing, Mr. West's poll's not accurate?
So anyway, but, bad news for you, Abbott's gonna win, no matter what.
Bad news for us, Abbott's gonna win. We got your rights on the board.
But yeah, no, it's just, it's a weird election cycle. This, everybody's burnt out, everybody's tired, everybody's sick of politics, everybody's sick of everything. They're sick of COVID, they're sick of problems at work, everybody's just sick and tired.
People checked out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, anything further on our party chair reports?
Yes, I would recommend that on election day, if it's possible to put a sign in the old.
Oh, yeah.
polling
Yeah, yeah,
locations.
Big sign.
It's almost like a notice of consolidation.
Yep, if, no problem.
Yeah.
We will help you out with that, sending people out to do that. That's, we've got a few hands. What I'll do is I will list the commissioners and their precinct hands and get them the stuff ahead of time and cause those guys to go out and get the old ones for us, send me photographic evidence of it.
Yes,
And
yes.
then that way it takes it off your plate, you gotta guarantee it actually happens.
Yes. When are you gonna start putting your boxes or election day material together? 'Cause I've got some stuff.
I'm waiting on ballots, more ballots start coming in, more things start coming in. That's the,
Okay,
the,
as we ordered that stuff the other day, the ballots, needs.
yeah, no, the big stuff is coming back, it's gonna be on,
Oh,
because they're just running low on supplies.
fine, I mean, I don't care.
These are highly required to do some.
Same quality and everything?
The other ones we had, they're Okie, they're all Okie,
Okay.
but the smaller ones were like 3,000, okay?
Yeah.
And these other ones are 75.
All right, have we ever tested one of these machines yet? Okay,
Do
let's test one early vote. I'm not saying it won't work, I just don't want something long happening at the last moment. So during early vote, let's one of these machines, pull out the existing cartridge, throw one of these 75s in it and get it. Just make sure it's gonna run. If we run it for a day, everything runs good, we take 35, put 35 back in, pull 75 out of the production machine for election day. I just want to test those 75 cartridges. I'm certain they'll probably work, but I want to know. It will work.
But yeah, I figured that was something that had to be with the commission.
No, what's your total buy on? Less than 50,000,
Oh, yeah, it's like.
buy, I mean,
4,000.
send the bill, send us the bill. We've got commissioners board on the 15th, so that's next Tuesday, we're gonna hold a special meeting. If for some reason something comes up, and we gotta hold court on the following week's 22nd, we're holding court's regular scheduled court. And so the last court date that we hold before the election is the date of the election. So if something comes up, let me know, we'll hold a special court if we have to, but we've got court planned for the 15th and the 22nd, so if we gotta take action, we'll do it. What else we got? Party chair reports, anything further? I think we've already discussed a lot. If you guys don't mind, we'll move back up to item number 2, which is the minutes of September 22nd, 2021 meeting. We have, thank you so much, Ms. Hightower, our minutes. You'll see we have our minutes of September 22, 2021, with the correct date at the top.
I'll wait till a second.
For whatever reason, like I emailed this one out, the one from September 2020, it just kept getting put on to approve the minutes. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got it now though, so we
Yeah.
have September 30th, 2020.
So we need a motion to approve.
There's two sets of minutes here, so there's minutes from September 30th, 2020, and minutes from September 22nd, 2021. Because we've never approved minutes from September
Yes.
20th, 2020, we need to correct our record. to Make sure we
Yeah.
actually approve the minutes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you I can remember what happened. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make that, But if this is
And-
true and accurate to your memory, then sounds good.
Okay, I remember those points, actually.
Okay. I remember brains.
Yeah,
The 8,000 pencil are all.
I remember talking about
The
that.
finger counts.
I remember that. I remember that.
Oh, man, it's hilarious. Anyway, okay, cool, I'll get that one.
A lot of guys look like some people.
Yeah, I know.
That's says a cell phone. That
Took a
was
while.
a cell phone. I don't understand that.
Put it in your wallet.
Don't worry. It's like, all right, is that, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve minutes as presented.
Okay.
We have a motion second. Approve the minutes as presented, thank you.
Are we approving both sets of minutes? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, any abstention, motion will carry. Number 5, we've gone over it, but one last thing, in preparation for primary election, I know we kind of intervened it, but put it separate. Is there any last thoughts on the primary, things that we have concerns about that we need to be looking at? There's no such thing as stupid questions, voting is the most important thing we do up here. We have to get that right, so if you've got any concerns, ask the question, if we can't answer it, that's on us, and we need to be answered.
I know for election day, I would like to try to have one of those maps and
Got them in my
polling
office.
places.
I tell you what, I got them in my office, the ones I had printed out for the county fair, I was able to retrieve, so I need to hand those out, I've got several, if you guys want one, it's a.
Because we still get
I know,
lots of
you
calls,
may not have
and
used
I would be
one,
able, so I wouldn't have to transfer and have him, I can
Yeah,
handle some.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. If you three are gonna be at different locations, are you having the phone forwarded to wherever you're at or?
they'll be forwarded.
Okay, I mean, I didn't
Voice
know.
over IP, so they have the ability to. support it.
Okay,
What I'm hoping though for by election day, you're gonna have one body to answer that phone, it's not just forwarded. Here's what I'm trying to do, you're more than capable of doing your job, I'm trying to help you delegate some authority, take the stress off yourself before you die at age 40. Because you ain't even there yet, so you just gotta find some bodies you can trust that are gonna answer phones for you, people that can use these language, right? I don't know the answer, I'll take your number and get back to you.
Mhm.
That's all they gotta be able to say. It's not simple. So, but for election day, go ahead and find it. I mean, if we pay them a few days early, that's fine. We got the extra money in the budget.
Just an FYI, I did get diagnosed with diabetic in November.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So, we'll take care of that, right?
1 or 2.
At least 2.
Okay.
I have ones in my family.
Okay.
Kind of-
Lots of bees.
But yeah, I have an appointment tomorrow, I'm going to see what my blood work was.
Good.
Awesome.
Take it, you guys do some important thing.
But yeah, just in case you guys fill out or something.
Say, so if you fall out now, we're gonna shove candy bars in your mouth. That's not what I am. So keep you step. All right, well, thanks for letting us know that you didn't disclose it. We wish you the best for that and hopefully you got luck, man. All right, in this case, if we're moving further, we have a set date for the next meeting, which is when? Shooting for the next one, is that correct? I don't see them now, they're still with us.
Let's go ahead and set May, let's see, so, May 7th, no, what's the?
May 7th.
Lord.
That's a Saturday.
So with the, knowing that we've got these 4 votes coming up this year, the primary vote, the constitutional election, which will have some schools in it, maybe, it sounds like. Because there are lots of talk about bond issues in the county. Then we'll have a runoff in July for, I presume that the attorney, in the.
May 24th.
May 24th, maybe May, I'm thinking last year.
Yeah.
So the runoff in May, because that's going to be for, probably the attorney general race, frankly. I
Yeah.
suspect that.
And there probably, there could be land commission, there could be a couple others. Y'all got so many people running. Are y'all gonna have some runoffs for state?
In my opinion, we may, but I doubt it.
Okay.
I'm pretty much.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I hope that we don't have a runoff, let this cut past me, but we're probably gonna have.
She's a precinct chair.
Yeah, no, yeah, so we're gonna.
All your opponents, I've seen line up against you.
No, so county chair is, that takes March 1, that's done then. But if you have a contested precinct chair race,
Which that could happen this
which
time.
could happen, with the combining of them, there's,
Okay.
that would be also on May 24th.
Got it, okay, so we've got the constitutional election, primary constitutional, May 24th election, and then of course the general election in the fall.
Hey, Aaron, has anyone contacted you about a wet drought election?
Yes.
Who?
Okay, I was wondering.
Who's working on the option election?
It's out in
Precinct 4.
It's a precinct 4.
Okay, I've heard rumor of that.
Isn't it over here somewhere, Itasca area?
What are they gonna do in Mayfield?
They want to go to the grocery store and sell off all there as well.
in where?
And the guy that's actually doing it was elected to Dallas.
Mayfield's a white spot in 81 to the north. Very close to the sign you ever came to, kind of. Had a few
It's
others.
out 66.
That's not Mayfield.
It's maybe two, I don't know.
So,
The person that came to our office with their TABC license, which we had to turn away, yeah, yep.
interesting. Okay, so, all right. So what I'm getting at is all that stuff, we're going to have to hopefully get past the condition, and taking so much of your time out of the interview and just concentrate on the elections.
Everything should be back to normal, it's just sort of.
How is early voting gonna work on the constitutional amendment? Is this the week before the election Saturday? 1 week?
We have 1 week and then 2 days. So it's like Monday through Friday and Monday, Tuesday before the election day.
Is it a uniform date, and I'm just not catching that?
Yeah, it's your, it's,
schools. Uniform days.
yeah.
I couldn't be.
I don't know why they just push off those amendments onto November now.
Exactly, yeah.
Good, that's,
Yeah, no, wait, they don't have to pay for it, the county got to put the bills, lucky them, right? Okay.
I don't,
So-
I'm good to explain that to me.
With that in mind, when do you guys want to meet again? I don't think waiting that full quarter to meet again is probably the best idea. I think before the next, early votes, so we can recap the primary.
April 5th, 6th, somewhere in there.
I think that's why I'm, yeah, first week of April sounds good. How are you guys on the, I got commission, no. On the sixth, probably 8:30 AM on the sixth.
it's fine with me.
And for foreseeable future, we will hold those election meetings, we posted this one in the first floor jury room. Unless for some reason, if one of us got a jury trial, which nobody's made one lately, even Judge Crank can't get one made. We'll move it to accordingly, but right now, I anticipate here, so I'm gonna back up. Let's see. If we have nothing further, I won't waste your time. Thank you for your attendance today, everybody, and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion, we have a second.
I'll second it.
All right, good. We have-
Chair can make a motion.
We stand adjourned at 9:35.
What just happened? Who seconded it?
He made a motion to adjourn. I
He made
seconded
it, okay.
Yes,
Freezing it.
chair can't make a motion.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, one member, Commissioner's Court, I vote, and reported that was like the last guy that didn't vote. County judge, you vote. They're all not.
No, you can vote. Make a motion.
Make motions. We don't want to bring our- So.
Okay.
There has been time over the years, Commissioner's Court has been a necessity, so I want to get something done.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you much. Y'all be safe, be traveling, see you soon.
Election or just so you know.
I just ran a little late, but yes, I'll not do that again. I think I need to have my own parking spot.
Tanner. Seriously, we need